Okay guys, in the first part I've removed the damaged screen. We've got this little Amazon kit. Let's zoom out here. I just used a blow dryer. They have some wipes that it comes with. They have a wet and dry wipe in the kit. I'd imagine this one would be pretty good, but let's just go ahead and do this. Hopefully we don't have too much stuff in the air here. So this is the wet wipe. And there doesn't seem to be any glue left behind. Let's flip it over. Now, I'm pretty sure this is glass. Is it glass on these or is it plastic? I don't know what they use. I'm guessing it's glass. I think they should have made these out of plastic, to be honest. Just like the light. Okay. Alright, so that's the wet one that came in here, and I'm going to go with the dry one. And it's probably just literally just that, a dry wipe. Okay. You definitely want to hurry up and wipe it, because it's like cleaning a dirty window. You don't want it to leave streaks. And this is like pretty critical. If you're like in a dusty environment, you're actually screwed. I don't think we're too bad out here. Should be some kind of mark right here. Is that a sensor underneath the glass? That's what it looks like. Okay. Now they do have this other thing that they send. It says it's a dust absorber. And I guess you're just supposed to peel it off of here. Guide to sticker. What the hell? I don't know what those are. Interesting. Guide sticker. This is all it says. There's a dust absolver and a guide sticker. Okay. Now, I think the guide sticker, you just put it on the glass, like they show. They give us like no information really. Like scan this QR code. So, I don't know. I doubt there's any dust on it that this thing is gonna basically pick up. In fact, I'm more likely to probably introduce a fingerprint or some dust while doing this. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and call that good. The main thing is I just want the thing to be protected. So now, I'm sure hoping this damn thing is like exactly the same size. So I'm going to grab my old one and hold it up to it. And make sure it's the same. So, we would want to do something like this. We take a really bright flashlight. You see here? We got all kinds of dust on this thing. So that's why you want a really bright flashlight. And this thing is not clean. So we can't do it yet. That's a bummer. I'm glad I saw that. With there's so much dust. just cleaning it is nuts. You almost need to be in a clean room to do this, guys. And there's like a layer of crap. I might have to actually use another one of these. I can see like the oil on the screen moving around to where it's like leaving fingerprints. You see this thing? I'm going to take a microfiber cloth because this is not working. This is all I got laying around. Okay. Let's see if I can clip this flashlight on my hat. Wait. This thing's filthy. So, like, you don't even begin to get this thing clean doing that. Good Lord. It really pushes the dirt. This is like almost like Mission Impossible. Like, to get it perfect. Okay. And that's like really, really close right there. I've got a bunch of specks of dust that I can see. But like the minute I do something stupid, I'm probably going to introduce more dust. So you get to a point where you're just going to have to probably accept it and move on. Okay, I don't really see anything at this point. The glass is going to have to go this way. So we should be able to put this right here on it. And then I'm going to put these tabs. I guess I'll put these on here according to them. That's what they show. So I need to do at this point, quickly get this thing off of here, and we need to set it down here absolutely freaking perfect. Yep. Did we get... Okay, we didn't get anything in it, but we got to move it. And it's fucked. It's down. So now we got to try and peel it up. This one is not the same size as the other one. What a pain. Okay, so we got a little bit of an edge that you're going to have to follow. Try and just get it as close as possible. Now our instructions tell us... What do they tell us? This is weird. This thing's not actually sticky. Not really that sticky after removing it. You just say... align the left edge of the screen protector with the screen and then gently lay the screen down from left to right. Run your finger from top to bottom. It will apply itself quickly. Okay. Well, I'm left-handed. Look at that. You see it moving? Oh, that's wild. Look at that. It's just moving across the screen. Nuts. Okay. Yeah, it was wild. I didn't think it would do that, but I did one of these a long time ago, back when they first, like had Android phones, and everybody was like buying these things left and right. I can see it going to the corner over there. It looks like I think we got it on here successfully with no bubbles. Maybe a little spot right here. Let me get my microfiber cloth. I'll just rub it a little bit. That'll give us a chance to get some of the schmutz off the screen. Boy, what a pain. I haven't done one of these. And we got dust under it right there. And I'm just going to live with it because I don't really care. It's got to be dust underneath it. And see, what I've done this before, and usually what happens is you strive for perfection, you lift the fucking thing up, and you introduce more dust. Dust is always in the air. I mean, this cloth right here that I'm using, you can see it's actually loaded with dust. But it's also microfiber. So let's go ahead and remove these. Put them back. We'll put them back on the piece of paper, just in case we need to use them again, because they're usually kind of reusable. And the main thing, I don't want to lift up on this thing too much. I don't know. It take maybe a minute for it to kind of set up. Look at the lines this thing leaves. So there's kind of probably grease or something on the screen. But I mean, it was cracked before, so this is better than looking at a crack. But yeah, I definitely have a large speck of dust. If you look, you can see it probably right there. Looks like on the camera, like I'm seeing like 2 different ones, maybe 3. The other screen, I think, had a little overhang to it. Some of these are just other stuff. So anyway, guys, that would be my first time removing and applying one of these things. Thanks for watching. Let me give you the final picture here. Now, I've got my flashlight on, so like I'm seeing lots of stuff. Just even on the screen of my phone, to where I'm like, is that dust in the picture or on the screen? So once you get a really bright light, like something like this Workhos FC13, these things are like ridiculously bright, and I've got it on like low. You can go on turbo. This thing melts plastic bags. But you see all that dust you see. So you need something like this to really tell what you're doing. Because see, once it's like that, there's no dust. We maybe see a little bit with the flash on, but not a lot. So it's, it's kind of like, depends on what room you're in the house. You wouldn't want to do it outside, But this kit for the $7.49 was probably worth it. There was another kit that was $4, and I just thought, well, there was a couple of bad reviews on it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not dealing with it. Because there was people complaining that there was dust on the glass before they even peeled the film off the back. So this went a little easier than I thought it would. So, and by the way, this is the Animal Crossing one. Like I said, I bought it for my kids. Well, my wife did, actually. And my 7-year-old threw it at the wall. So they already have a light. And we got this one used because it was cheaper than buying a new light. So it's going to be mine now. I've already got a light. I don't really play much but Fallout New Vegas, so I'm just looking for a few games to play on it, like Borderlands and stuff. Other than that, so I'm to fix what he did to it, and then I'll play it every once in a while. Thanks for watching.